Ha ha ha. I made it work. I think. Ha ha ha. I made it work. Okay, cool. Cool. Yay. I don't know why. My MacBook is not working very well with the stuff, but Blue Snowball. This is not an advertisement, but it works. So let me know if there are any other issues, and I'm sorry if that made a lot of noise. But let me know if that jump was up anymore. I know you guys will because you're good people, but yeah, I got that for doing live shows like a long time ago, and it still works. And even though I've gotten like a new MacBook, I don't know, whatever. Hold on just a second. My phone. Oh. Okay. My mom wants to go see Lion. Okay. So today we are unhauling my bookshelves, and let me just switch over here for a second so I can see myself and see what everything looks like. I think that looks all right. Do you think that looks all right? I'll link it down if it. We'll probably do a little this, but yeah, I'm gonna, like, I saw Monica do this and I was like, this looks like fun, and so why not do it and all that. But guys, this is a hot mess. I know one of my somebody commented a couple weeks ago and was like, it reminds me of my family's bookshelf because we just kind of like keep adding stuff, and I was like, I kind of need to get rid of some stuff though. I tried to organize it by way of like stuff I've read and then stuff I haven't read, but it just kind of so I'm gonna use the same method ish that Monica was using, which is kind of like the Marie Kondo thing, where it's like, if you hold it and it gives you joy, keep it. If it doesn't give you joy, give it away or whatever. Do something else with it. So, where do we even start? Should I start over here or there? Let's just start over here. I definitely not getting rid of. These are the Georgia Nicholson books, and these, oh my gosh, got me through high school. A lot of people love Harry Potter. I do love Harry Potter, but I also love this Georgia Nicholson series. It's about a girl from the UK, and she is very, I would say don't read this if you don't like somebody who is a little bit immature, but it's all for comedy's sake. It's great. It's wonderful. It's kind of like, it's been explained to me as like Bridget Jones if she were a teenager, but I really love them. Contemporary kind of thing. So we're going to keep those. I don't know where to, I'll just put stuff up here if I want to keep it. Next book, one that I got at BEA. So if you've been around for that live show, I don't think I'm going to read this. I kind of picked it up just because I was like, hey, this looks kind of cool, but I don't think I'm a fan of it. So I don't know. I need a box. I need something. I just keep piling stuff up. So over there. My Unscripted Life by Lauren Morrill. I think that's how you Morrill. I know her. And this is a fun little cute contemporary one. It's about a girl who I believe she meets a boy on a movie set, something like that, and they fall in love. I don't know. It seems super cute. I haven't read it yet though, so we'll keep that. This is one that I'm on the fence of, and I haven't finished reading yet. I got some of the way through, but I think I'm going to keep that just because, I don't know. Why not? 2 books that I have to keep are Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them and the original screenplay. So I thought I was going to read this before I did the movie or watched the movie. Didn't happen, but I do have both of these just in case. Two books. Oh, yeah, I've already read these, but graphic novels. If you want to read some like female-led awesome stuff, Captain Marvel and the Carol Corps. This is War Zones, and it does involve a character from Iron Man. So it has somebody in it. Can't remember his name. But then there's some evil ladies. And then there's Lumberjanes, which is always fantastic. Thank you. I had it done a couple weeks ago, and I feel like I need to retouch the... I feel like I need to not be so far... I feel like I'm cutting my head off. I'm doing a great job at this, guys. It's great. Why does it look so different in the 2 screens? I don't know. I'm sorry. It looks like I am a character from something else. But so we're gonna keep those. Where do we even go next? Let's just do this front pile first, I guess. Oh, I definitely need to retouch my hair. It's kind of faded a lot since then, but it's not bad, but I just feel like I need to add some stuff to it. So I got some Manic Panic that I'm going to put on my hair sometime this weekend, maybe. Next books. I want to keep this, but I don't think I'm going to keep this. Chasing Truth. I get a lot of stuff from Untangled Teen, and this is one that I don't know. I just don't really care for like super serious YA stuff. I like stuff that doesn't take itself too seriously. This is one that does not take itself too seriously. This is Merciless 2 by Danielle Vega. She's fantastic. And I'm just throwing books on the floor. But yeah, it faded nicely for sure. But like it's kind of like pink up here and then it kind of fades down. But I love Danielle Vega. She's great. Who is texting me? Oh my gosh, this is my favorite, or what? Not my favorite. It's one of my favorite authors, but it's Marie Lu's. I don't know if this is called the Rose Society. What series is this called? I don't know. Oh, Young Elites, because the first one is Young Elites, then it's Rose Society and Midnight Star, which I am waiting to get or do the audiobook for Midnight Star because I like the series as an audiobook. It's so good. But I'm going to keep the books because I really like Marie Lu. I haven't necessarily read the physical copies, but I might do something with I might bring this to like book club or something. I don't know. Like it's one of those things where it's like I really like the author. I'm not that big into fantasy. Like, are you surprised? No, you're not. Oh my gosh. Memoir stuff. March book 1, which is amazing, and Lauren Graham's book. Oh, so fantastic. It's good to have the book because the audiobook goes, hey, look at figure this, look at this video or this picture. So gotta keep that. Why do I have to keep it? I don't know. T. Michael Martin's The Endgames. I have not read this. I keep meaning to read it in like October. Why do I keep messing up my words? I don't know. But I feel like I need to read this. And his other book, Mr. Fahrenheit, looks really good too. So it's one of those that I'm like, I'm going to read this in October. I'm going to do it. Maybe I should just start reading like the scary books or like the darker books in September or like August probably. So that way when it rolls around to October, I can just be like, hey guys, this is what you should read. Because that's the point of all of the booktubes, right? So I can tell you what to read. Oh, this is a fun one that I keep forgetting to finish. Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. And yes, there was a movie probably starring The Rock, I think. I think there was even a sequel. Or was it Brendan Fraser? Something like that. Anyways, it's actually pretty funny. It's told from his the nephew's perspective of his uncle and like his stories and stuff. But Jules Verne has just such a it's kind of comedic, kind of all this. Oh, I got farther than I thought I did. I got like 40 pages in out of like 183, but I'm gonna keep it. There's a lot of books I'm gonna keep. Probably gonna give or do something with one of these copies because I got another one. Oh my gosh, what is on the cover of this? I don't know, but which one would you keep? I'm gonna keep this one, and we are going to toss this one because there's no significance of having that. And this one has a ribbon. So we're going to do that. Shadow and Bone. I almost said Shadow of Smoke and Bone. Different series. Not even the right title of the book. This one is signed, so I have to keep it. If I can find the page where it's signed, that'd be great. My fingers. This is what happens like the day after I cut my fingernails off. Not totally, but like down to the, not to the quick, but it's signed. It's pretty. Oh my gosh. This one, I feel like I haven't read it again, but it's actually like really good. So if you like books that are, I know I'm not giving away, I'm not tossing too many of these books. But this one, I got at my first Decatur Book Festival, and it is signed as well, from one, With Love from Me to Liz. Adorable. And it's about girls who get into a club because one of them loves the Beatles, but they're in the Lonely Hearts Club because they're in high school and they're like, we're giving up boys for a while. That didn't last long, but it's adorable. And I think it's also, no, it's not a retelling, but it's super adorable. And she thanks Dave Pilkey, or Dave Pilkey? I don't know. Anyways, but do I want to give this away? Just feel like I haven't read this again. So I don't know. We're going to put that in like a maybe pile. We're just going to put that right there. Oh my gosh. I can't get rid of this. This is going to be like Horrors edition of this because I can't get rid of anything. This is the Summer I Turn Pretty series. I don't remember what this series is called. Oh, the Summer series, that's what it's called. And it's by Jenny Han. And there are some characters who were not great, but there are some characters that are really good. And there's a little bit of feminism in there. I don't know. I like these. They were fun. We're going to put that in the maybe pile. That's what I'm going to start doing is like maybe. This is, oh man. If you have not read a Jesse Andrews book or seen the movie of this, so good, so good. Am I going to reread this? I think I will. Not today, but it's so good. I think Jesse gave me this for Christmas one year. Somebody. Or did I buy it myself? I can't remember. One time we did like a gift swap kind of thing, and then this might have been that. Trying to remember all the stories behind things. Looking for Alaska, my hella beat up copy with all the tabs. Gotta keep that. These two I'm definitely keeping. It's Sweetly by Jackson Pierce, which is a Hansel and Gretel retelling, and then Darkest Minds, which is, of course, the amazing series, which, hello from France. Hello. Why are you unhauling all the books? Because I have too many, and I'm not reading them all. And all of these ones up here are ones that I am keeping. So I have a maybe pile, guys. If you weren't here for this 2 seconds ago, I have a maybe pile. So, and I might be stopping this early because my mom wants to go get dinner. But, Beautiful Creatures. Another one that's signed, so I feel kind of bad. But at the same time, not going to read this series. It was one of those that was definitely like hyped up when it first came out and everything. And so I went to Y'all Fest that first year and was like, I'm buying almost all of them. I probably bought 2 of them. But do I keep it? We're going to put that somewhere in between the maybe pile and the note, or the get rid of it pile. But yeah, I just have too many books. One that I got for review. Yeah. How to Disappear by Anne Reddish Stampler. I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, I had this idea that I was going to read books that all had to do with, nope, that doesn't have to do with that, but that all had the theme of like princesses or royalty and stuff like that. There was also some other books on, this is not a part of that either, but doing a good job, but had to do with like royalty and stuff like that. I need to actually like complete that. But Stealing Snow and Heartless, we should probably do that, but I should just make a pile for that though. There's too many books. I feel like my cat's gonna knock all these over. But Born Wicked book 2. I'm gonna read it one day. I'm gonna do it. Mike Smith asked what you're gonna do with the books. Are you going to donate them? Probably. Most likely, yes. Yes, that's the answer. Is yes. I'm not gonna just like throw them in the trash. Most likely they will go to the library because I work not super close to the library, but like there is no close library to here, really. There's so many libraries in the county, but I want to see if I want to give them to the library or if I want to do it to the Kidney Foundation, I believe. There's a couple places where I can donate those. So there's a lot of places, guys. There are a lot of places. Just let me make sure that this looks right. Okay, so over here, I'm just gonna show you these because I think those look okay as they are. I have my original copy of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. It's both of the stories because I think Through the Looking Glass is a lot shorter. Let's see. Yeah, so like it's a little less than half of the book. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, so like this is Through the Looking Glass, and that's but that's such a good, and I think I have this one but away, but also it's the first one that I had, so I'm not sure. Yeah, let's just get that away because I have another edition of this that I bought from Barnes & Noble. Mike's is awesome on the donating idea. It's a good idea because I know Monica mentioned Housing Works, and I don't know if there's anything like that in Atlanta. From what I looked up very quickly on Google while I was watching her live show, I was like, let's see if there's anything like that. And there was one place, but it looked like it was already closed down, like no more business. But find that? Is that on the other shelf? That's bad when you know that you have two copies. I don't see it. Just gonna put that over there. But we have Blood, Ink, and Fire, which I read July-ish of last year. That was good. If you want to read something that has to do with like what if there were no more books or you couldn't read words or things like that, and it was all just pictures and stuff like that. Blood, Ink, and Fire is really good. It's one that it's written by Ashley Manzoor, and it is who is it? Alex Pettifer is the publisher of that, and interesting thing that he did for the publicity of this book was that he did kind of like the rounds that you would have done if it were like a movie. It's very interesting, but at the same time, like, okay, that's the way you want to do things. But it was fun to do a live show with them. So I just think that like sometimes there are just like different ways that you market books from movies, just because especially if you don't have like a trailer or something to visually show people from your book. Like I could see doing a talk show, but like you still need like something, and I don't know if it has a trailer. I know we're working on one, but I haven't like updated myself on any of that. But Blood, Ink, and Fire, it's good stuff. If you like Divergent, but something that feels like it's got the world figured out and stuff like that, like in the first book, it felt like there could be sequels to that, I think. I don't remember. But then we have Black Heart and White Cat by Holly Black, 2 books out of the series. I should probably, they changed the covers, guys. It's real weird. I'm gonna keep those for now. I might do something with those later where I like buy the complete set or something, or get the ebooks or something. I think they're all signed though, so we're just gonna leave those on there for now. Then I have the what series is that? The Heroes of Olympus series, so that's staying for sure. That's staying. And then we have, this is one that my dad bought me after college, and it's the Strength Finder. I found out that I empathize very well, and something about individualization. Yeah, so I can figure out unique qualities of people and stuff like that and what they're good at. That's okay. It's kind of like a self-help-ish book. I don't know. I hate it when they change the covers too. It's just, I get it, sort of, but why? Blair Stovall says, I've missed seeing you in my feed. You look great. Your hair looks so pretty. Thank you, Blair. Yeah. I've been meaning to do this for a while, and yeah, it's been a while. Another Captain Marvel, Squirrel Girl, which this is number 2, and I have number 1 over there, so I'm gonna read that one day. And then Spider-Gwen, which is amazing, amazing. Good stuff. I feel like I'm doing like a bookshelf tour and like unhauling stuff. I don't know. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to do this real well. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My friends and I are doing like a reread club, and I might ask them if we can do Charlotte's Web because it's been a while. Okay, sounds good. Okay, I might have to go in like 5 minutes, but Charlotte's Web, Becoming Mara Dyer. I know there are a lot of different opinions about Becoming a Mara Dyer, but oh man, I love this series. I know it has its issues, it has its problems, but like that's how much I loved it. Like yes, she is such a good writer, and I need her to write more stuff. And yes, we're just gonna move those over there for a minute. Another one from Jackson Pierce, As You Wish. And this is like the first novel that she ever wrote, and it is I feel like she always has some like fantasy element of stuff, but this one has a genie in it, a djinn. It's about a girl who can do that kind of stuff. We might put that in the maybe pile, possibly. She named all the characters in this book after people on Rent, I think, possibly. Oh yeah, this poster that my cat has torn up, you can see right there. It's a John Green poster. My sister bought it for Christmas, birthday. Yeah, I like this cover. You don't always see covers like this anymore, but it's fun. Do I put that on my... And then we have The Lion Game by Sarah Shepard, which all of those audiobooks are terrible. Like, guys, if you want to be annoyed in like 2 seconds, oh man. But the books, if you want something to replace like Gossip Girl, but mystery, it's good stuff. I feel like I keep hearing my cat. She knows I'm talking about her. I kind of read these again. I don't think so. Can't read. No, we're not getting rid of this. We are going to keep that. Another one we got to keep. This is Emma Mills. If you don't know Elmify on YouTube, please go subscribe because she's adorable and awesome, and she writes books. And the second one, not a series, but the second book that she has written came out recently, I think in November, or maybe it's coming out. I don't know. I miss Jackson's videos. I do too. She used to do a lot of videos and stuff. And then I don't know what happened. I think she got busy with some other stuff. How Zoe Made Her Dreams Mostly Come True by Sarah Strohmeyer, and she also wrote some other book. Guys, I'm keeping it. I know Sasha Alsberg talked about this in sci-fi covers thing when they did like the reveal of their cover and stuff. A Million Suns. Oh man, this series, everything Beth Revis writes, as you see. This was I think this was a smaller print or something, but it's amazing. Another one that's like that. Guys, Shine by Lauren Myracle. Look it up. Look it up. I need to reread this because it's not own voices, but it does involve a gay character. It's like the best girl who used to be the best friend of the gay character who gets assaulted and is in a coma and all this other stuff. And she's feeling a lot of guilt and stuff. So I might need to reread this to like reevaluate my feelings about it. But I'm going to keep that for now. Down here, not even going to pick these up. We're going to tilt this down a little bit. We've got Harry Potter Book 5 and then Lady Midnight. That book is freaking huge, guys. Like, yeah. I was talking yesterday about the Mortal Instruments books, and I was like, I kind of regret buying all of them because they're so big. Like, probably should have just borrowed them from the library, or gotten ebooks or something like that. But we're keeping them for now because they're really quick reads, even though I don't need them to be so long. I don't need to. Like, I feel like that's the thing. It's like, go, okay, editor, you need to let them know. Don't write all of the words. Just cut like half of them. This doesn't need to be that big. Harry Potter, yes. Needs to be that big. More instruments. Lady Midnight stuff. I mean, we don't need all that. Oh my gosh. Guys, I really like Jackson Pierce. I feel like she's super underrated, but Fathomless is a retelling of The Little Mermaid. Oh, Shades of Earth, another one that changed the thing. I feel like I need to reread these and then, like, I don't know what, but those might not stay. Guys, it's got a medal on it. You know it's good. It's got the Prince Award, but this is Codename Verity by Elizabeth Vine. Amazing. World War II. Female pilots. Do you need to know more? Hello, I Love You by Katie M. Stout. Korean drama kind of stuff. That's for you. Fault in Our Stars. Can't get rid of that ever. I will never reread it. It was too emotionally traumatizing, but you got to keep it. Raven Boys. I think I have two. I might have 2 copies of this. I don't remember. No, this is my only copy because I had an arc of it, and then I got the first 3 books, and then I have 2 copies of the 3rd book. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I don't remember. Last year was a blur. If you want John Green-ish stuff, Robin Schneider is your gal. I don't need to say more about that. Written in the Stars, amazing. It's about a girl who gets put up into an arranged marriage, and it's not great. And yeah, so basically she's been living in America, and her parents are like, we're gonna go visit the home country, and she's like, oh, goody. And it's not great. I mean, it's a good book, but the stuff that happens is kind of sad. It's on the darker side, but like she has, I don't know, it's good. It's an important read, especially these days. I don't think I've read this one actually. It's another Jackson Pierce one from that series. Basically, it's in the same universe, but like it's different adaptations. So this one is basically Frozen. What is it called? It doesn't say. Oh, Snow Queen. So this is the Snow Queen adaptation. But is the Raven Cycle series good? Yes, it's amazing. It will ruin your life, but that's Maggie Stiefvater for you, and she enjoys it. Can do no wrong, John Corey Whaley. It's called Highly Illogical Behavior, but he is a great person, and so are his books. His books are great people. Did you ever read Jackson's middle grade books? I have not. I have. What is her other book? I have one that she wrote in the as I can't remember, Jane L. Pierce. I have that one, but I have not read her middle grade books. I need to read more middle grade because I do like the quirky middle grade stuff, but I just have not read that one. I know she did some books with Maggie Stiefvater and stuff like that, but more Louise Renison books that are in the series of Georgia Nicholson, so those are going together. We're gonna keep You Know Me Well. Bermuda's Triangle. I read this several times. I might read it again. It has 3 best friends, and I know I keep doing this. I need a chair. But this is an interesting one because they actually renamed it and redid the cover and stuff like that too. And this one actually is a splash-proof beach read. Proof about it, but I've read this twice, so I might keep it. And I forget the new name of it, but what was it? What is it about? Oh, it's about 3 friends, and one of them comes out as gay, and I forget what the other 2, what their deals are, but it's a good read. It's good times. Sarah Dessen, can't get rid of that. Hamlet, No Fear Shakespeare. If you don't have No Fear Shakespeare, you should do that. OG Victoria Schwab, The Near Witch. If you've not read this and you can find a copy of it, it's not printed anymore, I don't think, but it's great. If you like the fairy tale retelling kind of stuff, this isn't a retelling. It's its own thing, but it's beautiful and wonderful and great. It was really popular in the blogging atmosphere, but that doesn't mean that it bleeds over into everywhere else, because BookTube hadn't started then, so it might not, I don't know. It didn't reach BookTube quite yet because it didn't exist then. BookTube didn't exist then, but, in its now form. Fangirl's Guide to the Galaxy. This is Quirk Books. If you, read Eric Smith's Geek's Guide to Dating, this is a good, well, it also is the same size, so it'd go great next to each other. And I love Sam Mags. She's great. Another Lauren Morrill book. I love contemporary and fairy tale retellings, and this is one that two of my friends wrote. So those are going together. Dream Thieves. I hate this book, but we're just gonna give that away. You know when you don't like a book and you're like, you should just toss it. Caffeinated Book Puppy says, love your hair. Thank you. Another Elizabeth Vine book that didn't get as much press, but this one involves well, you can kind of tell, like Nazi war camps and stuff, and she's also a female pilot, so there's that. And there's a lot of books over here, but basically we've got S.E. Hinton books, which Driver's Ed by Carolyn B. Cooney, which I found in a pile of stuff that I was like, oh my gosh, these are books from high school. I need to reread them. So I might reread that one. Got Perks of Being a Wallflower in there. Ian Fleming, who wrote the James Bond books, wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Fun times. Well, I'm doing the same thing right now. That's very odd and specific coincidence. Cool, cool, cool. It's always fun to like go through everything and be like, do I want this? Do I not want this? How do you feel about this, guys? Then we have some Roald Dahl books, some more Maureen Johnson books, which there's some books that you're like, I remember reading these and they were so much fun, but now you're like, I don't think I'm gonna reread those. That used to be a thing that I did, where I was like, if I don't think I'm gonna reread them, get rid of them. And that's kind of what I'm doing now, is more than will it give me joy, is like, am I going to reread this? Am I going to read this at all? If the likelihood is very slim, we're going to get rid of it. So let me get rid of those. Oops. Then we've got this, which, no, you can't get rid of Dash and Lily's Book of Dares. You can't. It's illegal, right? We've got Matilda and BFG, which are fantastic. Well, I haven't reread Matilda in a long time, and I lost my copy, and it had Mara Wilson on the cover. So what past me, or whoever, got rid of that? Why are you so dumb? And then BFG. And Belzar. I don't think I'm going to reread these. This Belzar, which was good, but, like, it's pretty dark and kind of weird. Like, not in a me way. Then we got Forever, which is a Maggie Stiefvater book. This was the last, or not the last book, but the third book in the series. There was also like a little spin-off story called Sinner, which I have over there. But I keep meaning to read. Just haven't gotten to it. Then I've got two Rachel Hawkins books. There's Rebel Belle and Miss Mayhem, which are, yes, good stuff. Being Son Jacobs by Lauren Morrill, if you like Disney Channel movies. That's some good stuff. And then I'm going to stop on the shelf because I need to probably go in a couple minutes. But Wrath in the Dawn by Renee Audier. So these are these books. And we're going to put these back. Oh my gosh. So if you have any dying questions, I will answer them in now. And now is the time. Or forever hold your peace until the next time I do this. which could be soon, because sometimes, like, this is like the third or fourth time in the past couple months that I've gone through my shelves and been like, do I need this? Do I not need this? Probably not. I don't think I'm gonna need these. That's how it goes, right? You go, not gonna keep those because I just can't bring myself to read those in physical form. Where some books you want as ebooks, and some books that you want to have as audiobooks, because the audiobooks for those Marie Lo books are amazing. And I love the Legend series, don't get me wrong. I loved reading those, but like the Young Elite stuff, not my usual jam. So I was like, let's do audiobooks, and that worked out very well. Why I'm talking in that voice, I don't know. Yeah, good job. But this is my Funko Pop collection. It's great. But yeah. Hello, 23 viewers. How are you doing? I'm probably being very boring right now. But make sure I don't have any questions anywhere else. Oh. I used to think getting rid of books, even if I hated them, was a crime, but it feels good making space for new books. Love your hair, by the way. Thank you, Dev. Yeah, I feel like there was a time, I'm not trying to crap on BookTube at all, but like there was a time where it was like, gotta keep all the books because you gotta show how much you love the books. And if you get rid of books, then you were like not great or whatever. Not that it was a said thing. It was just kind of like, you gotta have all the books and all the bookshelves and just keep adding more IKEA bookshelves. And it's like, you don't need to. You don't need to. You don't even need to have a physical bookshelf. It's nice to have because if you have like review copies, it's nice to have somewhere to put those. Because I'll show you these. Let's put this way. If you've watched any of my stuff, oh, it looks like a mirror. That's a picture of my friends. These are my book club friends. If you hear me talk about book club, those are these people. They're crazy. But that's on my like review books or like books that I want to be read shelf, really. But yeah. Caffeinated Book Puppy asks, you still hang out with Kat, Christine, Ariel, and Jesse? I saw Kat, Christine, and Jesse at BEA. I am like, this isn't like any sort of like comment on anybody else. I am terrible at keeping up with people. Like, it is a miracle that I have friends in real life, because like I was talking to one of my friends and I bring it up quite often. I was like, Allie, if it weren't for you, I probably wouldn't leave my house. Like, I would leave my house because I get bored, but like I'm terrible at keeping up with people. Like, it's awful. And I should keep up with people a lot better, but I just don't. But we're all in good graces. And I talk to Ariel every once in a while on Twitter, but again, I'm terrible at keeping up with people. So there's that. It's cool stuff. But that is where I'm going to stop today because too many books. I got a lot of books. So at least we got through that. And I think I got rid of like more than 10 books. So we doing good, guys. We're doing so good. Thank you for watching me while I do this because it's great. But I hope you guys have a great day and keep reading.